Hari Om children. Today's topic is the impact of restraint and virtues. Revered Bapuji says, O youth, self-control is the foundation of life. If there is no self-control, then one cannot become a good student or even a good citizen. Self-control develops virtues like concentration. Discipline is the ladder to success. To attain God, to attain success and fame. In order to achieve any great thing, one needs to be disciplined. With its power, you can successfully do all the work of the world. The lives of all the great men in this world have been greatly restrained. O students, O heroes, remember that Vedic tradition of yours, that illustrious past filled with high moral and spiritual glory. Through your self-discipline and a virtuous character, thwart the nightmares of those with questionable motives. Break the shackles of mental dependence. Stay away from foreign channels, cinema, and vulgar literature. Live a peaceful life free from laziness and indolence, filled with refreshing self-control, discipline, celibacy. There is a store of infinite potential hidden within you. Just read the lesson of restraint from the satsang and literature of enlightened great men with their kindness and compassion. Then see how your life shines. Let's start today's Bal Sanskar class by remembering Pujya Bapuji. All the children will do a unique experiment to concentrate the mind and remove the restlessness of the mind. Tank Vidya.
Take a deep breath through both the nostrils and hold for some time. Now releasing the breath, do the japa of Om without opening the mouth, with your head moving up and down in a manner that it gives pressure on the larynx. The process should be continued till the breath is completely exhaled. It can be practiced twice or thrice. Benefits: the lung capacity and immunity power is enhanced by this experiment. Diseases related to thyroid are cured. Japa and meditation done after this exercise provides extra benefits. It opens the door of Ida and Pingala nerves and awakens Sushumna nerves as also the Vishuddhakya Kendra.
Now all the children will hum Omkar.
Hari
Children, now we will chant and praise. All the children will chant the mantra while touching the place of tilak with the ring finger.
Om गणपते नमः। ॐ गं गणपते नमः। ॐ श्री सरस्वते नमः। ॐ श्री सरस्वते नमः। ॐ श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः। ॐ श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः।
नितान्त कान्ति दन्त कान्ति मन्त कान्तिकात्मजम् अचिन्त्य रूप मन्तहीन मन्तराय कृन्तनम् हृदन्तरे निरन्तरं वसन्तमेव योगिनाम् तमेकदन्तमेव तं विचिन्तयामि सन्ततम्।
We meditate on the one-toothed Lord Ganpati, who has shining teeth, whose one-toothed form is very dear, who is the son of Shiva, whose eternal form is unimaginable, and who takes away the sufferings, who constantly resides in the heart of the yogis. Children, now we will all do TRATAK. Our concentration and memory power increases with TRATAK.
Now it's time for the story. The title of today's story is Effect of Patience. Children, you must have heard the name of Vivekananda ji. When he grew up, the family member said to him that, "Now that you have become a young man, a girl has been found for you." Then Vivekananda ji said, "No, I have decided to save the body from the swamp of enjoyment. Any woman on earth, mother for me." He had so much concentration that after reading the book, he would give it to anyone and say, "Now you can ask anything from any page," and would describe it correctly by telling the page number. Once, Swami Vivekananda was going abroad in a ship. Then a Christian began to misbehave with him, went to him and started speaking against Hindu religion. Vivekananda ji listened patiently to his words, finally stood up, holding the collar of a Christian, said, "If you say even a word against our Hindu religion, I will throw you out of the ship." The missionary apologized and said, "Leave me, sir, I will never do this again." After that, he could not speak. Though the whole body of Swami Vivekananda is no more, the fragrance of his restraint, Hindutva love, and thought has reached the hearts of crores of people. Today, there is a blind storm of subject disorders. In such a situation, the youth of our society need to hear the wisdom of Swami Vivekananda. His words should be given great importance.
Glory of Indian culture, self-restraint. The more concentrated a person's mind is, the quicker it can remember things. But for concentrated mind, it is necessary that we keep control over all our senses. Those who strictly follow self-restraint, they remember things just by reading them once. If your mind is full of bad thoughts and you're following self-restraint forcefully, then doing so can cause harm instead of benefit. Controlling the senses through mind, speech, and action is true self-restraint. Prestigious doctors of Europe also support the statement of Indian yogis. Dr. Nicole says, "The semen of a man, when developed in the body, makes him fearless, strong, courageous, and heroic. If semen gets wasted, it makes him weak and sexually irritable, with effect on various other systems on our body. Abnormal increase in physical, mental, and spiritual strength is achieved by the control of our genital organs." Quote of the week. Those who practice self-control in childhood and young age, they can remain situated in their true nature. Health. Today, we will learn about how to keep away the cold in health tips. Some people just cannot tolerate any cold. They shiver, their teeth chatter, hands shake. Then put some ghee in the pan and then melt jaggery in it. Quantity of ginger should be as much as jaggery's quantity. So if you add 25 grams of jaggery, then you should be adding 25 grams of dried ginger. Heat this mixture in ghee. Lick 1 teaspoon each in the morning and evening, and this will give you the strength to face the cold. Competition time. Now it's the turn of knowledge science competition. You will be asked a question. There will be 4 choices in the answer and you have to give the correct answer in 10 seconds. Question is, in which era Lord Sri Krishna was born? The options are 1. Satyug, 2. Treta Yuga, 3. Dwapar Yuga, 4. Kali Yuga. The correct answer to the question will be told to you at the end of the session. Progressive vision. Sanatan Indian culture shows the path of truth and the path towards God to the world. To the extent that we are capable, we should try and keep walking on this path and also guiding others with all our sincere efforts such that mankind benefits from this great culture. Om, Om, Om. Good luck to all, good to all. Do's and don'ts. Diet in winter for good health. In this season, sun rays are very beneficial for health. Cover your head and sit with your face and then back towards the sun for 10 to 15 minutes every morning. Exercise and yoga are especially necessary on winter days. Due to the presence of strong gastric fire, consume an appropriate amount of food. Bathing with very cold water, sleeping during the day, staying awake till late at night, tolerating extreme cold, fasting, these are all prohibited in winter. Activity time. Concentration and detachment are the keys to life. We will learn about concentration this week. Every child should practice concentration in his or her life. TRATAK helps a lot in concentration. TRATAK. Fixing the vision at one place without moving even a bit. Children should practice TRATAK for 5 to 10 to 15 minutes daily according to their ability. Pranayam. The key to boosting morale and immunity is pranayam. Between 3 to 5 am, the life force is in the lungs. At this time, it is very important to do pranayam. The master of the senses is the mind, and the master of the mind is the vital force. By doing pranayam, life becomes rhythmic. The restlessness of the mind is controlled by the rhythm of life. Do 3 to 4 Anulom Vilom pranayam between 4 and 5 in the morning. Then take a deep breath and hold it inside for 60 seconds. Then exhale slowly and take 2 to 4 breaths naturally. Then take out the full breath and keep it outside for 40 seconds. Combining the exhale and inhale, it becomes one pranayam. Start with 3 pranayam daily according to your capacity and gradually increase it to 5 pranayams on a daily basis. Homework. This week, all the children will have to write down the benefits of practicing TRATAK, meditation and concentration at the Bal Sanskar Kendra and read it in front of their Bal Sanskar teacher. Question and answer time. Question number 1. Which virtues are developed through self-control? Question number 2. What lessons do we get from the story of Vivekananda? Question number 3. What is the benefit of following the virtue of self-control? Question number 4. What should be done if cold cannot be tolerated? Question number 5. What should not be done in winter? End of the session. Narayan, 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 Narayan. With this, our today's Bal Sanskar class ends. We will meet again next week with a new knowledge-enhancing topic. Till then, Hari Om. Knowledge Science Competition. The correct answer to the question is C. Lord Shri Krishna was born in Dwapar Yuga.